Hello guys, and welcome to another discussion video. And a couple days ago, Nintendo revealed the Mario Kart 8 Deluxe booster pack, and that was revealed at the Nintendo Direct and everything, and I haven't really explained my thoughts on it properly in a full video. I did do some tweets on it, and I did kind of discuss it a little bit in the live stream that I did a couple days ago. But honestly, I'm disappointed. I mean, I'm sure I'll still find some enjoyment out of it when it releases, but it really isn't a suitable replacement for Mario Kart 9. Mario Kart 8 has been out for 8 years, and I've been playing the same game since I was 10 in 2014, and now we still don't have a Mario Kart game. This DLC, the first wave, is releasing the day after I turn 18, which is kind of funny that I've been playing the same game for so long. Mario Kart 8 has gotten stale, and it doesn't feel new. It just feels like the same game, even if they add more content to it, because they haven't added other things to this DLC that I'll get into like later in this video. But it's just pretty disappointing to see that they're really, even though they're adding a lot of content, it just still is gonna feel stale, because it's still gonna be the same engine, the same gameplay, same roster as Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, and it's really not gonna feel like anything new. And it's also pretty disappointing for even the people that have been playing Mario Kart 8 Deluxe since 2017, especially disappointing for the people who have been playing Mario Kart 8 since 2014, but even for the people who got it around the time the Switch launched. Like, I feel like a lot of people would expect a new Mario Kart game by now, since it's been 5 years, and Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, like, even though, like I said, they're adding new content, but it's still gonna feel the same. But since Mario Kart 8 isn't new, seemingly they're adding new content, but this content might not even be new content, since all of the things we've seen seem to be ripped straight from Mario Kart Tour. Because all of the tracks seen in the first wave, including Coconut Mall and Shroom Ridge, which were data mined from Mario Kart Tour, were originally in that game. And I think it's fine that we're getting like Mario Kart Tour tracks and everything, but the problem with it is that the art style doesn't fit. Like, it looks really jarring to see kind of like the cartoony, kind of low poly look of Mario Kart Tour in Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, because Mario Kart 8 Deluxe looked amazing, and since we're getting like remasters of older courses, they're gonna be remasters of older courses remastered in Mario Kart Tour, not really brand new remasters. And it's pretty disappointing, because Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, or I guess Mario Kart 8, had some amazing remakes. Like, especially like with ones like Cheese Land and Ribbon Road, like that were originally from the Game Boy Advance. They kind of, like, the way that they kind of upgraded them in Mario Kart 8 was amazing. And I feel like they kind of fully realized the original ideas of some of these older courses. But with Mario Kart Tour, I mean, even though the remasters were good and everything, I wouldn't say they're bad, obviously. They were still good remasters. It's still, the art style doesn't fit in Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, and they're still gonna be, like, smaller scale, and it's not really gonna feel right in Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. I mean, I can't really speak until it actually releases, but I have a feeling that it probably won't feel right. I mean, it's gonna feel better than the gameplay in Mario Kart Tour for sure, but it's still gonna feel weird not to have like a brand new Mario Kart track, just kind of reused content. And I know a lot of people have been saying it's not really confirmed since this is the only wave, but Nintendo usually kind of seems to have scheduling with different things like that. Like, I don't think it would kind of be weird if they would just do like a completely new Mario Kart 8 Deluxe style track in another wave. That really doesn't seem like Nintendo would schedule something in that way. So I think the best guess is that they're gonna continue to do these Mario Kart Tour style tracks, which is pretty disappointing. And even though it's pretty disappointing that they're doing that, one actual positive thing that I have about Mario Kart Tour content is that it's going to be preserved. I know it's kind of switching kind of like my idea, but like it's pretty disappointing that we're going to have all of the content reused, but like I think one of the only positives I have about this is that at least the Mario Kart Tour tracks are going to be preserved, since Mario Kart Tour is eventually going to go offline, and the tracks will be inaccessible and everything, so I think that's pretty good that we at least have a way to play the Mario Kart Tour tracks after Mario Kart Tour is defunct and everything. But I do think there could have been a better way of handling this. They could have straight up ported Mario Kart Tour on the Switch with all of the characters and all of the content and everything. And that's kind of my next topic here. Since they're not adding any new content other than the tracks in this DLC, which is a really big missed opportunity. So we're gonna have the same boring roster with all of the clone characters, and not really any new characters here, like, because Tour honestly had the best roster out of any Mario Kart game. It had Pauline, Funky Kong, Dixie Kong, Kamek, King Bob-omb, along with many others. Which is why it's really disappointing that we're still stuck with the same roster that we had in Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, since there's a lot of problems with it, since even though they added a couple new characters in 8 Deluxe, it still has a ton of clone characters, and overall it just kind of feels stale, as I said, like with the rest of the things in the game. And another thing is karts and gliders and wheels, and it's kind of disappointing that they didn't even bring the ones from Tour, because if they're gonna reuse content from Tour, they should at least bring things like characters and karts and stuff like that. And I feel like karts could definitely change up the gameplay a little bit, so I don't know why they didn't decide to do karts either, or gliders. And the final thing is a little more understandable that they didn't have anything that was new of, and that's items, because I think it's a little more understandable since that changes up the game a lot, and they would have to make some major changes to the game overall. So I guess items is a little more understandable for something that they didn't add other than tracks, but it's still kind of disappointing to see the same exact gameplay for Mario Kart 8 Deluxe with really no changes. So the next thing is the missed opportunity of no Arcade GP series tracks, like from Arcade GP 1, 2, and Deluxe, because there's a lot of great tracks like Diamond City and Sky Arena and different ones like that, and I feel like they kind of had the opportunity to do that with the DLC. They could have brought over kind of more obscure Mario Kart tracks, but they just didn't. They just brought over the Tour content, so it's kind of disappointing that they didn't really acknowledge the Mario Kart Arcade GP series at all. Like, I really hope they do something in the future, like, even if that's porting the games over to the Switch, because I feel like they had the perfect opportunity, and it just, like, I feel like they just took the lazy route with the DLC reusing the Tour content, so they didn't really have an opportunity to remake some of the more obscure Mario Kart tracks. And another thing is I see a lot of people, like, who make the argument that there's 48 tracks for $25, that's a really good deal. Okay, I agree with that, but that doesn't automatically mean it's good, because, like I said, they're reusing the content from Tour, which looks really weird in Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, and just overall, I feel like it's pretty lazy, even though we're getting a lot of content in the game. So it just, like, having a lot of content in the game doesn't necessarily mean it's good. And also that goes with pricing too, because there can be cheap games that are bad. So I don't really think that's a good argument, because it's kind of a quality versus quantity thing. If I feel like a more quantity, this is more of a quantity type situation, since we're getting a lot of tracks, but they're reused and they look really weird in Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, but I feel like the more quality approach to this DLC is like half of the tracks and everything, like let's say 24 tracks, but they're all completely remastered, they're not the tour versions, and they also add like a dozen new characters and a bunch of new carts and other parts, and maybe even like a new item or a couple new items and different things like that. I feel like that would have been the more quality approach to it, but Nintendo, it just kind of feels like Nintendo is kind of capitalizing off of the success of Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, and they just kind of want to kind of expand the revenue they're getting from that game and everything. It doesn't really feel like they're actually putting that much into it. I mean, like, it's nice that we're getting new content in the game, like, after, like, 5 years of nothing really new from Mario Kart aside from Tour. So, I guess it's kind of nice to see, like, a bunch of new things added to 8 Deluxe, but it's kind of disappointing, too, when you realize that none of it is really new, because one, the remasters, like, they would be remasters in the first place, even if they weren't reusing Tour's content, but in this case, it's also not really original, because they're just reusing the remasters and the Tour tracks. So I just feel like this approach really isn't the best. I'm not saying it's bad. I wouldn't say it's bad, but I would say it's definitely kind of like lower quality, something you wouldn't really expect Nintendo to do. I mean, sure, the fix-it-later approach and DLC are things that Nintendo does a lot, but I feel like having kind of like an art style that doesn't even fit Mario Kart 8 Deluxe is a little below Nintendo's standards, and I'm kind of disappointed by that, because you'd think Nintendo's quality games, like not really counting the ones developed by Camelot or any other company that they work with or Game Freak, I feel like Nintendo in-house quality is much better, so it's very disappointing to see something from Nintendo in-house that looks subpar. And it's not that bad, because it's like, this is DLC for a game, it's not really that big, and it's not like a full game, but it's just kind of disappointing to see something like this from Nintendo themselves, not really like something from Camelot or Game Freak, which usually kind of makes things that look questionable. But it doesn't look too bad, and the price is pretty good. Like, I can't really argue with that price. So it's kind of weird. Like, overall, I would say that I'm pretty disappointed by it, but I'm not really, like, I don't really think it's bad, because I think it will still be fun. I think it will still have some level of enjoyment to it. I just think Nintendo took the lazy route for this DLC and just started just porting, like, the tracks from Tour and everything. And if you're really excited about this, and you really like the tracks that they're adding, more power to you. I mean, that's really good that you're excited about new Mario Kart content. I mean, I wouldn't say this is a bad business decision, because of the price that they're only selling it for $25. Like, I would say that it's fine, but I think it's a little disappointing that Nintendo decided to do this instead of make a brand new Mario Kart game. But anyways, those are my thoughts on it. I'm disappointed, but I'm still probably gonna enjoy it. But anyways, thank you guys for watching this video. Make sure to leave a like and subscribe for more, and make sure to check out my Discord server and Twitter if you want to. Goodbye.